friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to do our week 1 check-in for January. So first few things I want to cover. First off, I have been getting a ton of questions, and I mean a lot more than usual, about my stickers. So I know that you guys see me lay them down, you see them here. So I made all the stickers that you see here, including my little expense tracking stickers. I've made all of that. I made my own kits and everything. So I've been getting a lot of questions because I do this and my kits for my life planner if I sell my stickers. And the easiest answer to that is no, I do not. I don't have an Etsy shop or anything like that set up to where I can sell my stickers. It is something I have thought about because it's something that I do enjoy doing. I like the process of designing the stickers. I like the process of cutting them out. Just at this point, there's too much going on in my life, I think, for me to try to tack that on. And also, the quality of my stickers is not exactly what I would like for it to be at this point. Yes, they turn out nice and they're fine and they work and there's nothing, wrong with them, but there's just changes that I would like to be able to make to my stickers. One of those being getting a better printer and stuff like that. So if I was going to start an Etsy shop, I would have to kind of invest some into the business at first before I did that. So it's definitely something I've thought about, and it may be something that I pursue like maybe this coming summer once I'm out of school and that is all kind of calmed down. Then I can actually tack on something else and have a little more time to figure everything out. But for right now, I just have too much going on, with us being right in the middle of the school year. I'm right in the middle of my year-long internship. I'm trying to start job applications and getting ready to try and find my first teaching job, as well as trying to get ready for my first classroom and buying things. And right now is just not a good time for that for me. So that is kind of where I'm at on that for everybody who's asked. I love that you guys are interested, and it definitely makes me want to do it more now that I know people would be interested in purchasing them. But just again, at this point, it's not feasible for me. Also, I know that you guys can probably see a little bit of this thing. It is a lamp that I have set up because I'm actually filming at night right now, or it's dark outside. It's not necessarily nighttime, but it gets dark early now. So I am filming at dark, or in the dark. So I set this light up to help my big room light, and I think it looks okay. It definitely made the paper look a lot brighter, and I think you guys will be able to see everything a little bit better than what we have been doing. So hopefully that's okay. Let me know what you think and if it actually is making a difference where you guys can see it. So just let me know about that. But anyways, let's go ahead and actually get into our week 1 check-in. So week 1 is actually going to consist of a little more than week 1. And I'm going to take this out. I'll just set it right here for now. So week 1 is going to consist of everything from the first, or you know what? Never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's going to consist of the 1st through the 8th. So that's exactly 1 week. I don't know what I was thinking. My last December week check-in or whatever consisted more of that than just 1 week. But this week is just purely 1 week. So the 1st through the 8th is what we're going to do. I'm filming this on the 8th, so it's not going to be going up today. We actually got snow here today where I live, which is a very rare occurrence. So when I got home this afternoon, because we did have school all day still, Jeremiah and I spent a lot of time sitting on the couch watching it snow. We opened all of our curtains, and we have 3 big windows in our living room that are all right next to each other. So we just sat there on the couch and watched it snow because we live in South Carolina. We don't get snow often, so we have to kind of enjoy it when we can get it. With that being said, though, that's why I'm filming this at night, and I'm going to try to get it up for you guys on Saturday. So you guys should be seeing this Saturday the 9th, hopefully, fingers crossed. But so we have a lot of transactions to do here. I want to quickly just kind of show you what my thing is here. So anything in this dark blue color is gas. This pinkish red color is groceries. Bills is in orange. Fun or out to eat, anything that we can do for entertainment is in purple. This deeper burgundy is Jeremiah's tobacco, and then we have this unbudgeted, which is this greenish brown color. So that is kind of where we're at with that. I can kind of try to leave it right here and see if you guys will be able to see it. So first I just want to go through and jot everything down. So we're going to come over here. I always track gas, groceries, fun, and unbudgeted. mainly because these are the ones that we tend to go over in. Jeremiah might go over in tobacco sometimes, but it's usually just like a couple cent. It's not that big of a difference. But these are categories that we usually go way over in. So these are the things that we're going to track. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and start adding up everything, and we'll kind of go from there. All right, I had to go grab my calculator because I completely forgot it. This is my calculator from high school. I just wanted a calculator that you guys could actually see on the screen. So or that you guys could see it without me, doing it to the side and coming back. And since I film on my phone's not an option. So I found this when we moved. So we're just going to kind of use this one and make do. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with gas. So gas is going to be anything in blue. And basically what I'm going to do is, so we have our first, well, we actually have our first one over here. So that's 28.04. I'm going to check it off. Then we don't have any under there. So we'll do plus 31.17. All of these say Ford, which is different than my usual thing. I'm currently driving my mom's car, and she has a Ford, like a newer Ford Escape, I think is what it is. So that's what we're putting gas in. My Jeep is in the shop because we hit a deer on Christmas morning. And it really tore up a ton of stuff. So it's been in there for almost 2 weeks, or over 2 weeks now. So yeah, that's just kind of where we're at. So we added those three together. We get 102.79. And our total number that we budgeted for gas is 200. So we have already almost met that thing. So we have $97.21 remaining, which might be enough for us to do one more week, but I feel like we're going to go over budget on gas just because of how much we have to drive now. So going forward, I'll probably try to up this budget a little bit for gas so that it'll kind of make up for that. All right, so next let's do groceries. So groceries is going to be anything that's in that pinkish color. So we don't have anything up there. None of those. So our only groceries, I'm actually going to put that on that side, is this one, which is $62.55. And then we have $2.14. And then we have $181.07. So that puts us at $245.76. And we budget, I think we did 300. Yeah. So we budget $300 for that for this month. So currently we're still to the good, but we have $54 remaining. Now we'll probably go over on this as well, but it won't be that bad because we only grocery shop every 2 weeks. So next week we shouldn't have any grocery expenses for next week. Week 3 would be our next grocery week. So, and then we wouldn't have any for week 4. So we'll still go over because usually I feel like that wouldn't be enough. We're still kind of in that point to where this amount right here at the store, which one? Walmart, counted, or we had a lot of extra expenses that we wouldn't typically have. We had to buy a bigger frying pan. We just had things like that we're still as we start living, or as we're living in the house more, we're realizing, we need a different type of this, or we need more of this, or we need something else. So we're still kind of in that point where we're buying stuff for the house. But I feel like once we actually level out, we should probably spend around maybe $150 every 2 weeks. It's kind of what I'm hoping that we'll get down to. That's kind of a goal for me. Max 200 every 2 weeks. That would still put us over budget, but I mean, I don't really know what else to do for that one. All right, so the next thing we're going to look at is fun, which is everything in purple. So our first one is $1.99. Then we don't have any there. Over here we have Zaxby's, which was $19.91. We also have a Chick-fil-A and a Bojangles. Okay. So all that together is $55.91. And we actually budgeted $200 this month. So that is definitely more than what I would typically budget. So we have quite a bit left. Now we did go out to eat tonight for dinner. We just went to a local restaurant, and I'll have to count that in, but that won't come out. It's not scheduled to come out of our bank account until next week. And I use, like when I put things in here, I always use the day that they actually come out of the account, except for bills. I put the day that they're supposed to come out, like the day they're due. Everything else, like this Zaxby's, was actually not from this Tuesday. This Chick-fil-A was from Sunday, but it came out on Monday. Bojangles was from Saturday, but it came out on Sunday. So it's not actually all from the day that it's listed on, if that makes sense. So just kind of wanted to throw that out there and clarify that for everybody. All right, so the only thing we have left, we have Jeremiah's tobacco over here, which I'm just going to go ahead and check off because I don't track that and it's already come out of our account. So I'm just going to check it off that it's good to go. So the only thing we have left is some unbudgeted expenses. So Jeremiah took his CDL permit test this week. That's what these 2 DMV charges were for. So that was $8.61 altogether. He did pass, so that was amazing. Now he just has to work on the actual driving portion of the test, and then he can go back in like 14 days, I think, and take it. So that is what he's working towards right now. But that was that one. And then he also had to buy a part for his truck because something broke. I have no clue what. I could not for the life of me tell you what's wrong with it, but something broke. So he had to buy a part for that. So the part was the most expensive. It was $134. So that puts us here for this weekly check-in that we spent $143.48. So that technically, puts us over budget because we don't, trying to find my red pen. We, come on, oh there. We don't budget anything for our unbudgeted because it's just that, it's unbudgeted. But as you can tell, we did have an expense. So we are over budget for that one. But I mean, I feel like that happens every month for us. We always have something that comes up that we don't necessarily see coming. And like the DMV thing, there's not a monthly expense or anything, so I don't want to create its own line or anything. That was truly just an unbudgeted. It came up spur of the moment that he was going to go take the test. He studied for it and went and did it, and that was that. So I feel like it just it kind of is what it is with that one, especially like with this truck. We had no way of knowing that was going to break, so it just kind of you just kind of have to roll with the punches on that one, if you know what I mean. So that is that. So that is our weekly check-in for week 1. Overall, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Like I said, we couldn't help the unbudgeted expenses. Fun money, we usually blow all at the beginning of the month, but I tried to make a point this month that we're not doing that. So I feel really good about the amount we have left here. Of course, I already talked about these two, about how we probably will run out of money throughout the month, but that just kind of happens, and we will adjust in February as needed. So with that being said, this is our weekly check-in for this. I don't have any kind of sinking funds or anything. I know usually people who do weekly check-ins will also show you a sinking fund, but after this, I literally just don't have anything. They're just blank pages after that one. So for right now, this is all we do for our budget. If you guys have any questions or tips or anything you guys would like to say about our budget or anything, definitely leave it in the comment section below. You can also check out this planner that I have. It is a Erin Condren monthly planner, and I just have it personalized to say budget planner. So you could definitely check that out. I have a link in the description box for that, as well as a link in the description box for a $10 off coupon if it's your first time purchasing from Erin Condren. So check all of that out. Leave me a comment. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I post new videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.